Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Princess Beyond Fashions. All right, guys. Can you hear me? Can everyone hear me loud and clear? I will give a shout out in a bit. I just want to be sure that you can hear me loud and clear and that you can see me clearly. Yes, I see you all. Welcome, everyone. Thank you for coming, my good friends. Thank you. I see you. I see you. I'll give a shout out in a bit. You are all welcome. Well, before we start, I'd like to give a bell of blessings. Bell of blessings for everyone who will be coming here, for everyone who is already here watching, or who is here in the live stream, for everyone who is on their way, and for everyone who replay this live stream later on, and for myself, yours sincerely. A bell of blessings for us all. Thank you all for coming. Today we have a topic, as you can see from the title, and it's a continuation of what we did last week. Yeah, it's a continuation from last week, and from Tuesday, I think the last live stream as well. We are discussing fears. What are your fears? And the last time we, in part one, that was part one, this is part two. In part one, we discussed two different fears. If you have not seen that one, check the description below. You will find the link in there. Replay that live stream and you will see the fears that we have already discussed. But beyond that, we have people who have also come in to ask questions and to drop in their fears, and who have said we have to discuss these fears today. Whether they are here or not, they will replay the live stream. Okay, let me give a shout out to Evangelist Melvina Thomas. Evangelist Melvina, you are welcome. Good to see you here today. My dear friend, Gordon Westcott, you are welcome. Evangelist says, praise the Lord to everyone who is listening and watching. Good evening, host. Hope you are well, my friend. Good evening, my good friend. Yes, I am well. And thank you. And you? Hope you are well as well. Hope you are well as well. Can hear you loud and clear. Music level is good. Thank you for that confirmation. Joyful Julie. Hello, Princess. Thumbs up. Thank you for the thumbs up. Yes. Give this video a thumbs up. And if you are new to this channel, smash that subscribe button. Turn on the notification bell to all so you stay updated with everything we do in this channel. And Joyful Julie says, hello everyone. Hello to you, Joyful Julie. Now, someone had come in to ask a question, or rather to drop a comment, and that person says that their own fear is the fear of not accomplishing targets. If you check the description below, if you check part one, if you check the comment section, you'll find that comment there. Hello, Gordon. Hello, Julie. I'm a friend of. Okay, Lily, I visited your videos before. All right, Joyful Julie, thank you so much. Are you subscribed to this channel? Please, if you are not, smash the subscribe button and subscribe to the channel. Turn on the notification bell to all so you can stay updated with everything we do here. Yes, I got that. I got that. Fears of years cost you tears for years. What a rhyme. What a rhyme. But that's a serious one. Fears of years. What? Cost you tears for years. Have you sorted that out now? Ogik Morin, you are welcome. A bell of blessings for you, my dear friend. Was done on not being thankful. God wake us up in our right mind. Hallelujah. Amen. Thank you so much, Evangelist Melvina. Thank you for that one. I will catch up with you shortly, not now, but after the live stream. All right. Back on the road driving, cannot text. All right. I see that. It's okay. No problems, Evangelist. Um, my fear is I have a birthday party which I planned to do with the kids tomorrow, but I'm afraid it may not go through. Now the first thing, like I always say, is to identify where that fear is coming from. So where is that fear of not going through the birthday party coming from? Is it for lack of time? Is it for lack of funds? Or is it for lack of whatever it is? You have to first identify the source of the fear. Identify the source of that fear first. Because like I always say, your fear is, false expectation appearing real to you. It might be something that you just thought of and you're like, oh, how am I going to be able to do this? And then the fear came about as a result of that. And if you give it a positive thought, you might be able to go through it. Oh, the funds. Okay. All right. When it comes to funding, this one is easier to deal with because you have now identified where exactly that source of fear is coming from. The source of fear is coming from funds, lack of funds. Yes, okay. But if the year comes and you are not prepared with everything as you said, oh, okay, yeah. I'll give you steps to achieving that now shortly. I'll give you steps to achieving that. Please give the video a thumbs up. Thank you all for being here. For those of us, or for those of you who are behind the bushes, a bell of blessings for you. A bell of blessings for everyone. Both people who have shown their faces and those who are behind the bushes. A bell of blessings for everyone. You've liked the video. Thank you so much. Thank you for liking the video. Anyways, now back to this. I was saying earlier on that that comment that someone had dropped. Yeah, you had dropped that comment that you have a fear of not accomplishing targets. It's the same thing like you say you want to hold a birthday party tomorrow for the kids and you are fearful that you are not going to accomplish that. And I said, what is the source of that fear? And you told me it is for lack of funds. Okay. So the first thing usually is to identify where that fear is coming from, which you have done. Now, for you to be able to have accomplished that thing, for you to be able to have, saved for that kind of thing that you're going to do, or for you to be able to accomplish or overcome that fear, there are steps that you have to follow. I think that is an international issue. It cuts back expenditure, cutting back expenditure does not reduce the spirit of the celebration. Absolutely. Just disappointing them is making you fearful. Yeah. But you see, they will understand. I don't know how old they are. If they are toddlers don't understand such things. But after a while, if they are like maybe 5, 6, 7 kids, usually might not be able to understand. But after what, you don't have to make it big. You don't have to make it big. If you're able to buy a cake, all they need is a cake and music, right? And maybe little things, biscuits, sweets, just make it small for them. You don't have to go cook, or normally you cook, right? If you're not able to provide, I don't know how many people you or you were looking at inviting, you might cut down on the number of people. Yeah, you cut down on the number of people. There are 3, 4. Yeah, you were expecting some backup, but hasn't pushed through yet. That's okay. Oh, I see. I see. Disadvantaged. Okay, I see what you mean. You are the one feeling it. You are the one feeling it that way, right? It's okay. Worst case, get some food, like I said, or get some biscuits. Do it in a small way. And when you are more buoyant, then you celebrate it in a bigger way. Yes? Does that solve the problem? Does that solve it? Okay. Uh, Now, talking about fear of not accomplishing targets. I said someone had dropped that comment. I think you dropped that comment. I'm coming to deal with it now. So how are you going to overcome that fear? How are you going to overcome the fear of not accomplishing targets? I think first of all, you identify the fear already, right? Thanks, Princess. Oh, thanks. I appreciate, Princess. Oh, you are welcome. You are welcome. You are welcome. I'm here for you, right? Yeah. So the first thing to do is when you are going to have to overcome that thing, when you think about that thing, right? It's almost overwhelming. You're thinking, oh, how am I going to be able to overcome this? That fear is gripping you. Remember what I had said, fear has torment. Fear has torment. I said that the ultimate ninja of essences. You are welcome. Thank you so much for coming. A bell of blessings for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for joining us. Um, yeah, you've never done party before. Oh, it's all right. There's always the first time. Okay, so what you can do, follow these steps in order to overcome the fear of not accomplishing targets. First, you have to identify the target, identify what it is that you want to do. Then, that fear, you don't allow it. Fear is real. Don't get me wrong. It is real. It's valid. But it starts from up here, right? It starts from up here. And fear has torment. Once you let that fear settle in you, it's going to begin to torment you. You get? It's going to begin to torment you. It's going to cripple you. It's going to make you. Uh, it might. Do you know that fear can even lead to anxiety? Fear can lead to stress. Fear can lead to mental issues and all that stuff. Yes, yes, fear can lead to all of that. I think we talked about it a little in our last live stream. So you don't allow it to settle. But if it has settled, how do you overcome that fear? First of all, you have to break down your tasks into tiny and manageable bits and pieces. What are your tasks? By your task, I mean the things that you those targets, those things that you want to accomplish, you have to break them down, really, really, really break them down in tiny bits, tiny bits. Break them down, pieces them, break them down into tiny bits. You see, if you break those things down into tiny bits, say little pieces, then you are now, the next thing you're going to do is to set targets, tiny targets for yourself, small targets. You set small targets for yourself. And then OG Bran, you are welcome. Hello, blessings for you. Thank you for coming. So after setting those targets for yourself and goals for yourself, the next thing you can do is to put a timeline to the goals. The next thing you can do to overcome the fear is to put a timeline to the goals. Timeline, for example, what are we going to use as example? Maybe that party, for example, that you were thinking you were going to organize for those kids, for example. You could have, you know, you could have broken down the party into tiny bits. Break down the plans. Okay, what do you need to do this party? What is the party itself? To what extent do you want the party? Do you want it big? Do you want it small? Do you want it moderate? You know, how many people are you going to do it for? Then you identify, those are the things, right? Then you now identify, what are you going to use to enable this party become a success? Food, right? Maybe cake, maybe whatever it is. Do you want to give out gifts? Do you want to take them out somewhere? You have to think of all those things. I'm just saying, set the target you set for yourself, break the target into tiny bits. Then put timelines to the targets, to when you are going to accomplish those targets, right? Put a timeline to each of the goals. Then you have to explore the third step now, or the fourth step is to explore the possibilities of getting those things done. For example, if you're going to give food to the children, or say at the party you want to give them gifts, what are the possibilities of, getting those gifts? What are the possibilities of buying those gifts? Are you going to buy the gifts by yourself? Are you going to solicit for the gifts from people, knowing that you're going to give them to the less privileged in the society? Because you don't necessarily have to use your own money to buy the gift. I'm using this as an example. You can solicit, you can talk to your friends, you can talk to other people, say, oh, I want to organize this party at so date. Of course, you must have identify the date, so date for these children. I want to be able to give out 5 packs for 5 children. Are you interested in taking part in such a thing? Can you provide for 1 pack? You can talk to 2 people, you can talk to 3 people. 1 pack can be 1 biscuit, 1 sweet. I'm just using it as example, right? So you explore the possibilities. If you are able to accomplish these things, what will you achieve? Will it help you? What will you achieve? Are you okay? You're talking about a cake. If you're not able to buy the cake by yourself, is it possible to talk to 1 or 2 people? Or is it possible? Do you know someone who can bake a cake? Or can you bake the cake by yourself? Then what do you need to bake the cake? Those are the little details. You identify those little details. You put a timeline to those little details. And you set a target for yourself on accomplishing those little details, right? right? So now, when you do that, you are going to be able to accomplish those little goals, those small goals. And because when you accomplish little goals, they amount to bigger goals. Yes, yes, yes. You say you agree with me. Yeah, thank you for agreeing with me. True princess. Yes. When you accomplish those little goals, they will amount to, at the end of the day, you'll be asking yourself, oh, how was I able to achieve this thing? How was I able to achieve it? You were able to achieve it because you had planned ahead, because you have divided the things that you're going to do. You have identified the things you want to do. You have broken down the plan into bits and pieces. You have broken down the targets, the goals into bits and pieces. So you are taking one piece at a time. You accomplish that. One piece at a time, you accomplish that. And you set timelines for yourself. Gracie Carey Mission, you are welcome. Thank you so much for coming. A bell of blessings for you, Gracie. Thank you so much for coming around. So, yeah, so you follow. So, when you are able to accomplish these little things, you will see it will boost your confidence. You're in so doing, you're building your confidence. You are now strong enough to think, to dare to succeed in that thing. You are now strong enough to think, oh, if I continue like this, I'm going to be able to accomplish it. Or if I talk to one person and the person is able to buy me one sweet or one biscuit or one small pack, oh, if I can, or if the person is able to, if you're able to buy one roll of biscuit, you can divide that one roll of biscuit, subdivide it into little parts for the children. I'm using this as example. It can be anything. It can be that you want to build a house. It can be you want to buy a car. It can be that you want to do anything. The way you plan for little things is the same way you're going to have to plan for the bigger things. You have to always, first of all, identify what you need. You have to first of all identify the source of that fear. Once you identify the source of the fear and separate it, then you will be able to now begin to break down the tasks and into tiny and manageable bits, little by little. TUG, you're welcome. Bell of blessings for you. Thank you for coming. Please give a thumbs up. Thank you so much, everyone. Grace Carey Mission, how are you doing? I hope you are doing well. Yeah. So the next thing to do now is to, by the time you build your confidence, you have been able to see that, oh yes, I can do this. I can do this. You're building your confidence, right? Your self-confidence is growing. You'll see that you start to overcome that fear. Isn't that so? You start to overcome the fear. Once your self-confidence is building, you overcome the fear. Once you begin to think positively towards that thing, that's, oh, I see the possibility of achieving this thing, you are going to overcome that fear, right? You're going to overcome that fear. So in so doing, I also would like for you to think, how would you feel when you accomplish this thing? That's another way to build your confidence. How would I feel if I'm able to accomplish this thing that I'm thinking of doing tomorrow? How will I feel when I accomplish it? You see, it's like looking towards the glory, looking towards the finish line. When you look towards the glory that is to come, the beauty of achieving that thing, it will galvanize your energy. It will help you, to push you forward. It will motivate you. It will inspire you to go on ahead and achieve that thing that you want to achieve. You see how it works now? Yeah. So how would you feel when you accomplish that? Do you feel good? If you feel good, then it means that yes, you'll be able to achieve that, you'll be able to do it. So that good feeling will help you, will push you forward That good feeling will inspire you. That good feeling will catapult you towards, achieving that thing. That good feeling will help you to achieve that thing. So when you have now gotten to the place of achievement, when you have now accomplished that thing that you want to accomplish, you get to that day, you set everything, you're satisfied with yourself, you accomplish it, now it's accomplished. What is the next thing to do? The next thing to do, you have to give thanks. Don't forget, you have to be thankful in all of this process. You have to be thankful. And after that, the next thing is to now set another goal for yourself. You set another target for yourself. Gradually, because you were able to accomplish that one and you felt good in yourself, you set another target for yourself and you begin the process all over again. This is how to overcome the fear of not accomplishing targets. So far, so good, aren't we? Okay, if you have any questions so far, ask me questions on what we have done now. If you have any comments, please let me hear your comments. Let me take your questions. You notice that we started this LS 30 minutes to the time, right? Yeah, that's because I want to be able to finish on time and do something else at that time, so that I'm not keeping people waiting, and I'm not. So that way, I am able to accomplish this live stream and also accomplish that other thing that I need to do. Right? That is why. TUG. YouTube is hiding your messages. I don't know why. What are the things that is there? Yeah, so yes. Okay. Always a backup option. Yes. Always a backup option. Yeah. Okay, you say, wow, I will be happy and grateful for sharing with the kids. Let me show some of the comments. Yes. So has this helped you? I believe this has helped. Okay, that's one of the comments. That is good. That is good. So you don't have to make it big. And the next comment, Gordon says, always have a backup plan. Yeah, always have a backup option. That is true. Always have a backup option, like a plan B. For example, if this one does not succeed, or if I don't pull through with this one, can I be able to pull through with that one? Like I said earlier on, like when I was using um gifts or packs or food or whatever it is that you have planned. Remember that our case study is that thing that you have planned to hold for the children, for the less privileged, right? Yeah, that thing that you have planned for the needy, rather. Let's say for the needy, right? That thing that you have planned to hold for them, to do for them. You could also have plan B, or backup option. That is what Gordon is saying. For example, I had said if you wanted to give them food and you don't have the funds to provide the kind of food that you would like to give them, then backup would be you talk to friends. Backup would be you talk to friends, you talk to family and friends. Um, you ask, is there anyone interested in doing this? This is what I would like to do. Is anyone interested in joining me to do this so that we can get it accomplished? That's one. Number two, if you are not able to provide the kind of food that you thought that you wanted to provide for them, then you can do small chops. If you were thinking of making rice and chicken and you're not able to buy rice and chicken, for example, I'm giving an example, then perhaps you can think of buying biscuits and sweets, provided there is something that you that's an option. That's a backup option. So yeah. Yeah, my backup. When I become single, when I became single, I had to learn to cook. If I had instant noodles in the cupboard, it removed the fear of ruining the food I was cooking. Okay. So instant noodles became your backup plan. Yeah, so it took out the fear of, oh, how am I going to make chicken? Or how am I going to make this sauce? All right. It was a simple example, but it worked for me. Oh yes, yes. Remember, you have to start with the little things, bits and pieces. Start with the little things and gradually work it up to the bigger things. Yeah, that's a very good example, Gordon. Thank you for that. That's a very good example. Uh, yes, I'm feeling better now. Oh, good, good. I'm happy to hear that you're feeling better. Uh, okay. I'm happy to hear that you're feeling better, that we've been able to solve that uh, problem. You see, this is the this is the this is the advantage of coming, to my live stream, because you know that you can throw out a question, you can ask me real life, I give you real life application to whatever it is that we are discussing. So you see, this is a real life situation, and I'm happy that it has helped you. I'm happy that it has helped. Uh, yeah. You like your lemon juice. Okay. Yeah. So is there any more question? Anything else? Is there any comments? Is there any other question? Okay, so now today we have discussed uh, the fear of not accomplishing goals, or the fear of not accomplishing targets. And we have discussed how to overcome such fear. How to overcome such a fear. We have discussed it, and we saw the simple steps to take in order to overcome that fear. You see, these simple steps that we took, you can equally take these simple steps to overcome other types of fear. I think our last live stream, we discussed the fear of failure. We discussed the fear of failure, and we discussed the fear of disappointment in the live stream. So if you missed that one, check. I'll put the links in the description below. The link to that live stream, part one. What are your fears? Part one of what are your fears? Uh, the link is in the description below. Check that out and replay it. You see what we discussed there. That's life issues. Yeah, but you, Ellie, yes. Simon, you're welcome. A bell of blessings for you. Thank you for coming. Yeah, bell of blessings for you. I want to wish Maureen and everyone else the best of luck with all they plan. I hope fear becomes an old memory. Oh, thank you so much, Gordon. Maureen and everyone, look at what Gordon has put out there. Gordon is wishing everyone the best of luck with all that you've planned, and he hopes that fear will become an old memory. Yeah, thank you so much, Gordon. That's a beautiful one. Yeah, you came late. I had said earlier on that I decided to set this live stream 30 minutes earlier because I want to be able to discuss this fear, this thing, the topic that I have for today, and still spend maybe a few more minutes with you. So that way I will accomplish this live stream and also spend the rest of the evening to accomplish another thing. So yeah, I use the simple steps. Still the same simple steps that I have told you about. If you have missed the first 30 minutes of this live stream and you are here, you can replay it. When you replay it, you see the simple steps that I have given and how we're able to solve a problem, how we're able to solve a challenge. It wasn't a problem, but a challenge. So we were able to solve a challenge for someone that is here, and she is quite happy that we have been able to walk through the challenge together. And the fear was the fear of not being able to meet the target of organizing a birthday party for kids less privileged in the society. And we had walked through it together, and we have seen how she can do that. And she's happy with it. So we finish with that fear. So if you have any other fear, please bring it on. Let's talk about it. Bring it on. Let's talk about it. Yes, bring it on. What other fears do you have? Guys, I need your prayers. I lost my brother 2 days ago. Please pray for me. Oh, Grace Carry Mission. Uh, yeah. Let me pin the message here so everybody can see. Grace Carry Mission uh, lost her brother two days ago, and it's devastating. I can tell you that, and I know that feeling because I lost my mom quite recently, and we're still getting ready for the funeral, right? So I understand what she is going through right now. Breast care mission. Uh, I'm so sorry to hear of this loss. I'm sorry for your loss. Please accept our condolences. Uh, hope, or I pray that if you believe in God, I pray that the Holy Spirit will comfort you and comfort the rest of the family that He left behind. I pray that the spirit of grief will leave you. I pray that you will find solace, you will find comfort in the thoughts of the good times that you have had while He was alive. You will find peace when you think about the quiet moments that you shared, the love that you shared between siblings, love of siblings, and all that family love that you shared while He was alive. I hope that I know this thing, it doesn't just go away, it's always there. It's always there. But I hope that even in this difficult or at this difficult time, that God will, you know, comfort you with peace, and may His soul rest in perfect peace. Amen. Okay. You have fear of people treating you like a normal person. You would not know how to react being such an abnormal specimen. Thanks, Princess. You are welcome. You are welcome, Grace Garish. Welcome. Grace, sorry for your loss. Yes. Everybody says sorry for your loss. Thank you so much, Bruce. You are welcome. May God comfort you. Grace, may God comfort you. That's from Maureen. Thank you, Maureen. Thanks, everyone, for sending comfort. Grace, my thoughts, peaceful thoughts are with you, and my prayers are with you. I wish I could give you a hug. So I just give you this virtual hug to just encourage you and comfort you. Okay? And the Spirit of God comfort you. It's Grace, sorry, deepest condolences. That's from Stephen. Grace, sorry, deepest condolences from Stephen. I don't want to read the other part of it. Stephen, thanks. She said thanks. Thank you all for uh, consoling Grace. Thank you all so much. All right. Any other fears? Does anyone have any fear that we can discuss in addition to what we have discussed? Stephen, what fear do you have? You were not here the last time, but you were not here the last time when we discussed the fear of failure. We trashed out the fear of failure in my last live stream. The fear of failure and the fear of disappointment. Yeah, someone had that. Now today we have another one: the fear of not accomplishing growth, and we took a case. We took a scenario, a particular goal, and we trashed that out. TUG says, I have the fear of heights. Fear of heights. Fear of heights. Does anyone else have fear of heights here? Thank you so much for your comfort. It says, oh, thank you. Thank you. God bless you and God be with you and your family. She is 96 and sleeping a lot lately. Oh, really? Wow, Stephen. Is she? Wow. Well, if she's sleeping a lot, it means that she probably needs the rest. Yeah, most probably needs the rest. You have a fear of Stephen being on time. If Stephen is on time, what happens? What will happen? He's not going to distract us, is he? Of course, he will not distract us. I need to charge this. I need to charge this phone. 1 second, guys. I'm going to use this one this night. So it's almost well. Just yeah. All right. Wow. I almost lost. Okay. You have fear of heights too. So you lay down a lot. So because you have fear of heights, you lay down a lot. Oh my goodness, Stephen. Okay, fear of heights. So how are you going to overcome the fear of heights? No, but lying down cannot help you overcome the fear of heights. Because what kind of heights? Is it flying? No. Is it climbing a hill? Or is it climbing a ladder? Or climbing on a table? What kind of heights? Or while you're standing up? Because when you stand up, your height, you're a little bit off. You're standing on the ground, but you're looking. What Tell me what type of heights? Hmm. You fear heights too. Ha! Wow. Three people already fear heights. Failed your pilot's license for keeping your eyes closed. Seriously? You mean you went you went so you seriously thought you were going to become a pilot and you fear heights? What? So when I climb my ladder to take care of roof, my legs get wobbly. Your legs get wobbly. So you fear that you might fall. Okay. So you can conquer that by keeping your legs steady on the ladder. Keep your legs firm on the ladder and keep your legs steady. And make sure that the ladder is not moving, if it's the standing ladder, you make sure it's placed on a solid surface and not is not placed on anything that can make it slip away, right? Or if you have to pop it against something, then you make sure that you pop it properly, that it is firmly popped up first before you climb, right? It's weird. You still get on the roof, but you hate it. Oh, okay. But the thing is, when you are climbing, you make sure you don't. You make sure your legs are. Don't. Why do you? Why are your legs wobbly? Tell me why your legs are wobbly. Why are your legs wobbly? Huh? Oh, before you start climbing, don't think of that fear. Don't think of the height. Just say to yourself, suppose you are taller than this, you will still stand on the ground and you will walk the ground, right? Like you bestride the ground like a colossus. Yes, you will walk the ground if you were taller than that. So use that to overcome the fear. Like I said, fear is negative energy, and the opposite is fear. And the opposite of fear is faith to me. The opposite of fear is faith. So you have the strong faith, strong belief. You use that strong belief, which is another energy, but a positive energy this time around, to overcome the negative energy. You use the positive energy to overcome the negative energy. You use your positive thoughts, the thoughts that, oh, I can do this. I can do this. Thoughts that I can do this. Put one leg at a time, one leg at a time. Take one step at a time. Make your plans in tiny bits and pieces and accomplish one plan at a time. Accomplish one target. Set your targets. Break down your targets in tiny bits and accomplish one target at a time. Take one step at a time. Just like that. Like that. And before you know it, you have accomplished. Inside there, something that makes you fear heights, you challenge it, but the feeling still comes. You challenge that thing. Is it challenge? Why? So ever since you have been challenging that thing, and the feeling still comes, so you find another means of taking care of that thought, because these are thoughts. They are thoughts. Remember what I explained? Oh, you were not here in the last LS. Remember what I had explained? These are thoughts that are thrown at you like targets, like darts. So the thoughts are being thrown at you. They are thrown at you. If you receive the thoughts, they will dwell inside, they come in and dwell inside of you, and it will take hold of you. Bruno, you are distracting me, please. It will take hold of you. And you see, if you don't receive the thoughts, if you don't receive the negative thoughts, you try and kick against the negative thoughts, it will not stay. And how do you do that? You do that by countering it with positive thoughts. You do that by countering it by encouraging yourself. Remember what I said about David, who encouraged himself. You do that by, you know, looking for the opposite of that thing that is happening to you, that thing that you're thinking of, that thing that is in your head, that is making you, you know, have that fearful thought. Look for the opposite of it and counter it. Counter it. And that's the way to overcome it. You know, little by little. Little by little. You don't have to take a big quantum leap at once. You don't have to take a big quantum leap at once. You can do it little by little, gradually. Yeah. Um, you're with Steven on the one, and this one, when the body doesn't like it, you are not going to change its opinion. Then you leave it, you trash that out and look for something. You are the same one who said we should have backup options, right? So in the same way, in the same vein, have your backup option. So tell yourself, oh, my body does not want to climb up the roof and do some repairs. Perhaps not today, perhaps tomorrow. Why is your body rejecting that particular task? There has to be a reason. Is it because you don't like it? Or what? There has to be a reason. If you are able to identify the source of the fear, remember that's how we started. You have to identify the source of the fear first. After you identify that source, then you'll be able to tackle it, right? Okay? I think, or rather, you think you inherited it. Maybe your ancestors were pygmies. You are lucky. Yeah. Yes, yes, look. Oh my goodness. You guys are making me laugh. Anyway, the good thing is that we've already finished our discussion. Okay, if you inherited it, then it means it's in your DNA, it's in your genes. So there's no way you can get rid of it. Is that what you're saying? But you can break the jinx. Have your backup plan and break the jinx. You break the jinx once, and once you break it once, it's gone. Right? It's gone. Yeah? The source of the fear is probably some scientific mumbo jumbo. Scientific mumbo jumbo, like inherited DNA. The source is from your DNA or is inherited. Hmm? Oh my goodness, you guys are making me, you're cracking me up. Anyway, that is that. How is everyone doing? Let me find out how you are doing. Stevie, you are not here. I've not seen you in like 175 years. How are you? I hope you're good. Gordon, I have not seen Gordon in like 250 years. 215 years. David, hope you are good. You're not here the last time. You're not here last week. We had two live streams last week. We had one this week already, plus this others, four live streams within 2 weeks. Um, yeah, and you were not here. So you see, it's been a long time. Huh? It's been a long time. So how are you doing? Yes. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. I hope you're good. Okay. Oh, you were having a nap. Yeah, yeah. You said that was why you missed it. It's okay. No, it's okay. I'm just concerned about your welfare. I hope you are good. I know that someone also slept off. Someone slept off, and you bet a chemical imbalance in the brain. Chemical imbalance in the brain, is that the source? The source of the fear. Uh, Someone slept off, and so by the time the person woke up, we had finished the premiere of yesterday's premiere. Yeah. So that reminds me, I premiered the video yesterday. I uploaded the video yesterday. So if you have not seen that video, please go and look at that video. That video is for everyone, and it has to do with suppressing your emotions. Yeah, I think I've been on that one too for some days now, for some time now. Um, I've done three. I've done 3 episodes of that one already. Suppressing your emotions. I've done 3 episodes of that already. I've done 2 live streams and one video on that one. So please check them out. They are all in my channel. And for the fears, what are your fears? This is part 2 of it. I have done part 1 already, and it's going to continue. So, if there are other fears that you are having, please bring them on. Let us trash them. Okay? Okay, comes for at times, but sleep will still come you. Okay? All right, guys. Thank you all so much for being here. I appreciate you all. Yeah, want to drop your channel link? Type princess in the chat. If you want to drop your channel link, type princess in the chat. Paranoia count as a peer. Yeah, it's part of it. It's part of it. Yeah, it's part of it. So you come next week, Tuesday, hopefully, and we will continue the discussion. We'll continue this discussion next week, Tuesday and Friday, God willing, and we will continue the discussion. So come with whatever it is that you are fearful of, fear that you are having, so that we can see ways of overcoming such fears. And once again, I'd like to the bell of blessings. Today we are using just this bell, the blue bell that I had reserved for Bluebell's Billy Crab. She isn't here, so I'm not using that blue bell today. We're just using this one today. Okay, and I'm going to fly the flag. Yeah, fly the flag. There. Bell of blessings. For everyone who showed up, blessings to you. For everyone who will replay, blessings to you. And for yours sincerely, my humble self, blessings. And on this note, I'll say I'll see you again next week. And please be on the lookout for my uploaded videos and all the shorts. You play color games. Okay. All right, guys. I'll see you. Bye for now. Okay, let's play some. Let's increase our music to wind down. Bye, everyone. Bye, everyone. Bye for now.